Okay, so now in this video what we want to do is that we want to work a little bit with number pairs. These are called number pairs, meaning that, for example, for a 5 there is different ways of expressing number 5, meaning that you can say, for example, so this is essentially 5, for example, I don't know, call them beats or something like that. And then there is this separator over here, so that's a 1 and that's a 4, so that's 1 and 4, or essentially 1 plus 4 is equal to 5, right? So then the one of the possible number pairs for 5 would be 1 and 4, right? Another possible pair would be essentially a 2 and a 3. So a 2 and a 3 would be another number pair for 5. Another possible pair would be essentially a 3 and a 2. So a 3 and a 2 would be another number pair for 5, right? Then again, over here we have 4 and a 1. So basically a 4 and a 1 make a 5, basically another possible number pair. And then there is 5 over here and there is 0 over here, so then 5 and 0 would be another number pair for 5, basically, right? Okay, so now it seems that it's not very easy for me to work with the book the way that I was working with it, so I'm going to, from here on, I'm going to work with the book, but then I'm going to do essentially my writing, I'm going to do it my own way. Now basically the number pairs for essentially the number pairs for 10, for example, you can do number pairs for essentially for any number, meaning that you can now essentially here they have done it with hands, meaning that, for example, over here they have put up basically over here they have put up one finger and 9 fingers. That essentially makes 10 fingers, which means that essentially the number pair for the number pair for basically for a 10 would be 1 and a 9. Another number pair for a 10 would be basically 2 and an 8, basically. So this is an 8, this is a 2 and 8 would be 10. Again, another number pair for a 10 would be essentially a 3 and a 7. 5 plus 2, the 3 and a 7. Another number pair for a 10 would be basically a 4 and a 6, for example. Another number pair for a 10 would be a 5 and a 5, for example. So these are all the different, some of the different ways that you can express the number 10, basically, right?